see my.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining for the valuable time. Okay, so yeah, I'm starting the slide. Final. Okay. 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 Thank you so much, Vishal. Thank you, Narsimana. Okay. So, okay. So good evening, everyone. Okay. So we are here as a team. Thank you for joining, everyone. Okay, so we are starting this building India's first AI native law firm or a law. It's like combination of law into AI and infrastructure and our own community building. Okay, so basically the whole idea which we have been discussing previously few couple of months before with everyone one to one we have discussed. Okay, so this is the one which I am presenting now. Okay, so today I am not just presenting any kind of any website, or I am not presenting any small software or anything. I am presenting a direction like how we have to go, because we just have three more semester. We are a mid of education LLB, three semesters completed, three more yet to complete. So I'm just presenting the direction. We are studying law and in 2026, but the legal industry which we practice maybe seriously after 10 years, like say 2035, how will the law industry look like? Okay, so does, if anybody just do some kind of brainstorming session and deep thinking, so you will understand, like will not it won't look like today. So AI is coming. We are seeing this news everywhere, right? So yeah, so it is already restructuring the knowledge in every industry, right? The question is, will we react later? Means like many others just suggested and said, so if we can't react now, will we able to catch up that storm later in future, or should we build now? This is the biggest question which was running everywhere. Of course, we are occupied with our thing. So according to me, if not now, we can't react. If we just think we will build later, when everybody is already following, so that is extremely difficult. Always keeping a first step ahead, so is good. Okay, so the shift of AI. So here is the shift. AI is changing the professionals. Can you able to hear my voice? Okay. I'm continuing. I'm just paused. Yes, thank you so much. So, so here we have many industries where AI is already started, like AI in medicine, AI in finance, AI in research, and coding. It has even given a blood bath in finance industry, right? So legal AI is raising, especially the language modules, LLMs and NLPs or any automations, and agentic AI systems are emerging. Okay, so like Anthropic, OpenAI, multi-agent systems, AI modules that can read even 500 pages files in seconds. I practically tried, right? So AI is not just replacing the intelligence; it is compressing time. So we are, it is making things easier for us. Okay, law will not remain untouched when everybody else, every other industry, if the AI has penetrated a lot, so law won't remain untouched, right? So that's my point. Okay, so here the problem with the traditional firms, right? So what is the problem currently? The it's everything is a offline process. right? Fragmented documentation, no structured branding, no automation, poor client experience, as you everybody know, right? And a zero A integration. We are still stopped with the MS Word or MS Office, right? No case tracking, no transparency. Okay, so law firms today operate like it is like in 1998 or 1990s. No dashboards, no tracking, no digital branding, no automation. Clients feel confused, advocates feel overloaded. This is inefficiency, right? So the opportunity, what exactly the opportunity we have now? Like, so we build a larger infrastructure before we graduated. So I quote this: we build infrastructure before we actually graduated the LLB, right? So tech native law practices, corporate level systems, and even we give the research using AI and the client first experience and transparent workflows. So we are not just building a firm, we are building an infrastructure. And I just don't want to quote: the building a firm doesn't mean we immediately started practicing, right? It's like building a building, a project or building. It takes months to years, right? So that's a buffer time, buffer zone, right? We're not just we building an infrastructure for survivors and for individuals, right? So the whole vision here is like honey badger legal. So the word honey badger, see, I'll tell you, honey badger is an animal. You all know it's a small animal by size, but its capabilities and caliber and its ruthless, what we call it, it fights. It has a thick skin, right? So I felt like it is lawyer should have that thick skin and should retaliate, fight, and everything. So I like the way with the honey badger. So I just started with that, So we go with this international branding. Our website would be with the world class international branding prototype. Okay, so in with an international standards, okay, with a minimal corporate and structured way, right? This perception builds trust. Okay. So now current MEP which I am trying to build is like I had tried multiple, NVSR test within my website, which looks at professional UI, clear sessions, and architecture, which is clear, scalable to the market, right? So this is a working MVP. It is live, functional, and it can be expandable. It can be customized as well. Okay. So now, what all the things I have integrated? There is an AI support Ginni which I already tried off. So it is like 24/7 automated support, FAQ handling. It even help us to provide a mobile number to the customer of our advocates, and it gives a branding and it gives a marketing, right? So client onboarding, everything will happen, right? So client don't want to wait for the office hours. So Ginni is a chatbot, right? It ensures an instant engagement, not just replacing the advocates, it's supporting them, right? So it just supports the customers, it makes the things easy. Okay. So another thing is a AI legal agent. So I wanted even to build an AI legal agent that you all know, like while I was testing, I had sent you. So it has enhanced every 15 days. I was recoding and training the module. So LLM powered legal inquiry engines and citations engines. It will give citations for the previous history, and multi-agent research layer helps us to do the legal research. And it's like a perplexity for law or chat GPT for law, you can call. So this is where the disruption begins. So the legal research, draft assistance, and summarization, you can say analysis. AI is not just a competitor, it is our amplifier. It helps us to amplify the things, right? So the client case tracking portal. So this is the one which I had even tried. It is in again MVP stage. So it's like an Amazon style case tracking. So when we make in Amazon order, it will say it is in transit, it is delivered, till Hyderabad or some country out for delivery. So same way, so we give this Amazon style case study and timeline based UI and transparency updates to the clients, and even they contact advocates directly. Why should a law be a less transparent than e-commerce? That's a big question which was there for me from the beginning. Maybe there are many commercial points. So see, here is the flow: the case filed, and then it goes to hearing, or then it goes to argument and the order. So we are making it simple, visible, and professional. So that's what it drives us a customer base. Okay. And one more very important thing is the online consultation and the payment. Right, here is the screenshot which I have given. We even tried it live. So it generates a automated Google Meet, and with the Razorpay integration of 38 plus banks, UPIs, cards, all the options available. So it even schedules automated booking, payments, meetings, and all. It's all automated, no friction. Everything is online. This is like we are the one first who has been starting in this law firm. Like it's like an law tech you call, right? So what about this internal infrastructure? Because so we have this, follow this like just like the corporates, we follow this docs repositories like how we do for software companies, GitHub repositories, right? Secure emails and task boards, and we can even use meet portals, right? So we help people build. We have our own corporate emails like which we get it in corporates, secure documentation storage, task management, and even internal collaboration. So if you want to be a complete globally, if you want to be compete with global, right, we must operate like corporately. So that's my idea, right? So now the next thing is a legal SaaS model. We all know like software as service, right? In general, in a software language, but what and it opens up the opportunity. So we don't just practice law. Don't just think practice in just law under somebody else years together, right? We build a legal software. So AI enabled document automation and structured data driven workflows. All this whatever I am presenting, I have even practically tried an experiment. I'm already using it after multiple test cases and thing. I'm presenting this. Okay. So the next ideology is the Android app ecosystem, which we need the live code tracking app and the Bayrack Android app, where one can able to check the Bayracks, okay, from the directly from the source, and the AI legal assistant app, and like I said, client tracking using the mobile. This is the mobile first legal infrastructure. You all know like everybody using mobile now, right? So we are in ahead of the competitors. So imagine tracking your court matter live from your phone, right? So that makes things simple and easy. And the next thing is network and branding building. It's very one second, screen has gone. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so Android is done. Yeah. So network building. Sorry for interruption. Yeah. So brand building is very important, as you know, right? See, we wanted to build a alumni network. Even our WhatsApp group, the whole idea is to connect together and to build the corporate NCLD connections. And even I love to join the guest lectures, podcast, mood post, right, law journals, writing. And I have Nyai platform which I had already built in my first year. Like I have written many articles, and I already started my social media presence through LinkedIn, connecting with higher officials in Delhi and Supreme Court officials, right? This brand building starts, we have to build this before we practice. See, I understand. See, after we getting the degree, building a brand, right? It's a good and old traditional idea. But my question is, what makes you stop just putting as a student of LLB in a LinkedIn and creating a network, right? Should we wait for it just to update in LinkedIn and building the contacts? No, right? According to me, no, in this AI generation, right? So we are competing ahead of our future, we are competing with the future, right? So it helps the visibility, and it gives us a leadership, community building, right? So we need to have this specialization focus also. So, as per our choice on the thing like a cyber law, tech law, or AI governance, which is going to emerge. See, when 80% of all the tasks and all the industries are using AI, so we may getting this doctrines and other laws on AI as well, right? So if you do that, we will be like ahead in the industry for this AI governance or corporate disputes or digital evidence, right? Cyber investigation. This is the future. This future disputes will be digital. We position ourselves early. So this is my throw word, like the point. We should position ourselves early because all the disputes, future disputes are digital. Right. So I'm building this community model, which we have to start with. Right. So like a voluntarily membership, there is no compulsion, like you all know, like open entry and exit. Right. Anytime, like you can just, it's just like an early bird advantage. And we have this transparency in sharing skill based teams. You know, it's all based on we are structured, we are organized, our learning, we have this learning oriented structure. And of course there is no compulsion. This is not an hierarchy, or this not a collaborative infrastructure or anything. Anyone can join and anyone can exit. There is no pressure at all, absolutely no. Okay. So on the next and important investment structure, like see, even we are building tech first from our own, so it needs some servers, some things for the research, right? So I'm thinking like after our discussion, so we wanted to make this basic membership fee, sharing the infra cost, or hosting, or with the tech stack, with the transparency of accounting and reinvesting for the our growth. It's like investing for the future, investing ourselves for our own growth. Every infrastructure requires sustainability. If we can't sustain, the things may not go forward. So, of course, it's a very, very minimal cost and minimal transparency. But the biggest question is why us and why now? See, it's we have this tech first mindset, right? We are all professionals, working professionals, right? So we need to do this AI research ongoing, right? It has to go. And the infrastructure, what all the things I had discussed so far, it's all tested from couple of months, even a year. I have been tested. I have been using just a deployment and taking it to the market or industry. That's it. Okay, so this is a, it gives you the early bird advantage, early mover advantage, right? So and it is scalable at the long term. So we are not just starting from zero, we are already building it. There are many prototypes which you can refer, you can DM me or contact me directly, I can show you, right? So the next call of action, what we want is, like, it's already like 15 plus minutes. I'll just close with my closing words, right? So who wants to lead, who wants to lead the tech, or who wants to do the research? See, if you have Jill, anxiety and the interest, so you can be a part of it. Like I said, you have this flexibility of joining of any part, like tech lead, research based, or branding, or who wants to be a litigation, verticals. So anything you can join based on your expertise and the skill set. I cannot build this alone. That I know already. That's the reason I'm just like, we need to join hands. So, but together we can build something historic, and that too at very early times, right? So, and like I said, so whatever so far I had discussed, I have given everything on a blueprint, like what is our vision, like strategic, fearless, and unstoppable, with some brand called is Honey Badger. So AI and tech stack community model, right? So like I said, I have been saying this word like AI will not just replace the lawyers in future, but the lawyers who use AI will replace those who don't use it. So this is a very very strongest take, you know. It's a very strong statement which I liked. This statement has been in my mind in a couple of from the few couple of weeks, right? So it's not about the features or any project or anything, right? So just think it once. The word AI will not replace lawyers because lawyers is needs like real humans, but the lawyers who use AI will replace those who don't, right? So we wanted to stay irreplaceable ahead of the industry, right? So that's the vision. It's completely, I'm very optimistic, right? So I'll take questions now, I believe. So you want any clarity on the screens, or shall I stop sharing my screen, Vishal? Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your patience. Yes, so I like to take questions one on one. Uh, yeah, Raju sir, parallelly
Yes,
I'll make
yeah,
note. Yeah, Raju sir. Please go on if you have any questions, thoughts, or
no problem.
clarifications.
Everything clear. See, you did very neat and clear. What is future our agenda?
Yeah.
Related to law.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah. See, at present, I am busy with my job. Meanwhile, just you suggest me that this is the app, or else this is the site. You can go and you can learn these things which related to LLB, which are useful to our career.
Okay. See, it's very good question that even creates few of the questions. So that's a right point. See, what all now? Yeah, everybody like your thought. Now I wanted to learn like AI with the law. So what are the tools in the law? See, the first question is we need to understand presently uh, law even not adapted latest technology. Forget about AI, they are just using still, I mean, still Microsoft Office, and with very few limitations, like, you know. So there is no separate technology exist as per my understanding. That's what we have taken the mission of, not only using it but the building apps in AI. We are the first to build all these AI related apps in law. See, like whatever we are building through Honey Badger, like our AI thing, you know, or AI related what we call creating citations for the case, or creating documentation affidavits. So we will create. We have this all in-house build tools. So once it is built, we can utilize it, and we will keep it open in subscription model to others as well. Currently, only few of the websites are available as a text document, not for the research. You can now log in malkari.in/AI. There it is available, Malkari Legal AI. There you can use it for your practice and learning. Yeah. So that's what my point is. We have to build. Currently, it is not available. It's not available. You can check and let me know. See, even if in foreign countries everywhere one or two available, that doesn't it shouldn't stop us to build something. I'll tell you what. See, many people, when we say see, I am building some e-commerce, let's say for an example, people say, hey, e-commerce already Amazon is there, it is available, why you are building again? See, there is, I'll tell you what. See, Amazon or Alibaba, it's available worldwide. I agree, I understand. So, all this famous e-commerce in a single digit, that doesn't stop you to create another Amazon, right? We have, see, billions and trillions of public is there. In India, let's talk only focused on our law firm, right? So we have a great lawyer doesn't mean you should build again. But the fact check, you do the fact check. Even currently, there is no such firm is using next level AI build technological stack in India. Maybe one or two. It shouldn't regulate us to do it. See, there are many doctors already. That doesn't mean like our people, students still writing neat and ahead of the competition, right? So we need to build it, right? So even if it is there or not there, we are building the empire, we are building the industry, and we are ahead of everyone. The person who built first has that advantage, right?
See, Srinivas, okay, but you are saying that we have to build, right?
Yes.
But we are not in a position to build our own. You can do
It's
that. You can
already
do that.
in the
We had
Yes, you built what you built. We can
use it.
learn from there, right? You can
Yes.
use it. Yeah.
Yes, 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 exactly. Maybe, yeah, you made it so simple. Yeah, we are not here. I mean, so the building part is my thing, right? So, what I'm saying is, we have these tools, we will utilize it ahead of everyone. When people are still using, yeah, thank you so much. Whatever I had discussed in Honey Badgers so far in the presentation, all those are available live. You can even post our discussion, you can even log in and practice. This task board is already built, all these things are already built. What we have to do is just use it, make use of it, go ahead of everyone. See, my entire conversation may sound a little tech, but that's the catch. After 5-10 years, once AI has completely, taken away jobs of everybody using everywhere, so we'll not even understand that. That's the reason we have to be ahead of everything, right? I understand the direct industry experience is compulsory, it is required. Parallelly, even the future and tech experience or whatever, staying ahead of the thing, that is also equally important for us to stay ahead of the competition. See, this makes you to stand out of the box. See, whatever I had discussed so far, we are thinking out of the box, right? So that makes things, people show interest on you, right? So, what about Lokesh? Any words, any thoughts from your side? Fine.
no, thank you, thank you.
Okay, okay, okay. So, yeah,
That logo is it okay? You prepared the logo, na? Honey Badgers.
yes, yes.
I
Yeah.
think there is a bear, right? That is bear.
It's a honey badger.
Acha,
You
acha.
can just.
తేనె ఎలుగుబంటి అనుకుంటున్నాను నేను దాన్ని చూసి.
Mhm. Even it fights with tiger. So interesting. I'm so impressed with. It wanted to stay in the industry like a law, right? We need to be like a honey badger. Yeah.
Okay.
You can stop
That-
recording, Vishal.